welcome back to Nana's Corner. So in today's video, I'll be telling you guys a little story time. It is Throwback Thursday. I do these a little bit sometimes. So this story time will actually be a throwback of when I was in high school. And it'll be a story time of how I got bullied for 2.5 years. I don't want no sympathy. You guys don't have to say sorry. I am totally fine. Didn't really affect me that much. You guys can. But I just wanted to tell you guys how I got bullied. So before we get into the video, if that subscribe button is red, click it and make it great and make my day and become part of my Nat fam. And put on that bell notification, get notified whenever I post new videos, or just come back every Saturday at 12 p.m. Let's get into it. I was bullied for 2.5 years, from 7th grade up to the end of first semester of my sophomore year of high school. And it was from a lot of different people. So let's start in 7th grade. In 7th grade, I had a best friend for so many years, and when a new girl came to our school and they became best friends, and she usually hung out with her. And in 7th grade, we had 2 different homerooms. So half of the 7th grade girls and boys were in one homeroom, and the other half were in the other homeroom. She was always in my homeroom. And for some reason, she did not like me. I don't know what the reason was why she didn't like me, because we were best friends for so many years. But she secretly did not like me. And when we got to 7th grade, and the girl came to our school and she became best friends with her, somehow they got all the girls in my homeroom and all the girls in the other homeroom, except for 2 of them, to turn against me and not be friends, don't talk to me, don't hang out with me, don't be nice to me, whatever. So I didn't really have any friends at all. Well, at school I had other friends, but at school I didn't have any friends. But the boys were so nice to me. And the 8th grade girls actually saw that I was sitting alone, because I always sat alone at recess, because all the girls did not sit with me or talk to me or anything like that. So I just sat alone, and the 8th grade girls saw that, and they asked me to hang out with them every day at recess. So I hung out with them every day at recess. And that did not make the 7th grade girls happy, but yeah. But yeah, they would always say, like, You're not invited to my sleepover. Why are you even here? No one wants you there. We don't like you. But yeah, I was fine. And then, actually it was really cool one day, because all the girls got all the seats from their cafeteria, their table. They got all the girls to sit there, so I couldn't sit with them. So I was at a table all by myself. The guys saw it, so the guys went from their table over to my table and sat with me. And the girls got jealous. But if you're not mean, good things can happen, If you don't show that you're hurting, good things can happen. Just be yourself. You don't have to be anybody else. I was fine, but that was amazing. And my crush sat next to me, and it was great. But then I had to change schools because I was getting bullied and I had to leave. So I left that school, and then I got back and then I went to another school, and it was great. I had to do 7th grade over again because of how soon I left, I guess. And I wasn't being bullied until girls came over to our school and they started being best friends with my best friend, and then my best friend didn't hang out with me anymore and started hanging out with her, so I didn't really have any friends except for guys. I had guys and I had a friend that was girls. I was still friends with my best friend there, but she hung out with the other girl. But it was fine. I wasn't really that close with anybody at that school, so it was fine. But yeah, that lasted. I really wasn't bullied. It's just it was really sad that I didn't have a friend. I didn't have my best friend with me anymore. But it's all cool and good. Anyway, so freshman year, I wanted to make more friends. I had my best friend with me, but I wanted to make more friends because I only have one best friend. I made friends with her too, but her friends that she made, but I had this girl that I really liked in my class, and I decided, I was like, hey, you want to come over for a sleepover? Because that's how I make friends, I invite them over to my house for sleepovers. I was like, hey, you want to come over on Saturday for sleepovers? I gave her my phone number. Big mistake. She said, I'll see. And then she texted me that Saturday and said, sorry, my room's a mess. My mom won't let me come over. I have to clean it. So I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Maybe we can, reschedule, and maybe we can do another weekend. And she's like, yeah, that sounds great. And then I got a text from somebody I didn't know, and it was her friend. And her friend was over at her house. Like, I thought you could have friends over, and I thought you couldn't come over because you were grounded. Really? And it was her friend. And her friend, and of course her friend gave her my number. And then, and they didn't really text me a lot, but they found out who I had a crush on because I told them, oh, I really like this guy named Tyler. And they're like, oh, Tyler, really? And stuff. And then they started cyberbullying me. And at school, and the girl that I gave my phone number to, she started dating Tyler just to get something out of me. And I also told him that I liked this other guy. We're gonna call him Ben. And then they told Ben about me. But they started cyberbullying me more and more over the summer and stuff. And then they passed me notes one day in homeroom or study hall, whatever you want to call it, and asked if I was mad at the girl that I gave my phone number to. So we're gonna call the girl that I gave my phone number to, we're gonna call her Allie, and her friend will be Betty. So Betty wrote me a note and asked if I was mad at Allie for dating Tyler. And I said no. I was like, if she likes Tyler and she wants to date Tyler, that's fine. It's just a crush. I don't care. I'll get over it. I get it. I don't really care. But then Betty and Allie, they were trying so hard to cyberbully me every year. And Betty, when she was in my class, she would take my books because I didn't have time to go to my locker between classes to put stuff away. So when I went to lunch, I had my books with me, and I would put them on the table. She would take my books and put them on a different table, like an empty table, so I would have to sit alone at lunch. I don't care. I really could care less. I just want to eat my lunch in peace. I'm fine. I was going through a hard time. My grandma died that week, but it's what happened. She would do that every day because I was in class with her every day. My schedule was with her every day. And I got cyberbullied the whole year, the whole summer. They were asking, do I still play with Barbies? Don't text me. Stop texting me things. I'm not a mean person. I wasn't texting you mean things. I was just telling you to back off me, please. And then she said, if you show this to anybody, and then Betty, they sent me a video saying, stop texting mean things. Ben doesn't like you. And if you show this to anybody or say anything, I will mess you up. I will embarrass you in front of everybody. Oh, and in front of poor Ben. He doesn't like you, by the way. And I'm like, I didn't do anything to you. Are you mad at me because I was trying to be friends with your friend? I'm pretty sure this is Betty. Pretty sure Betty got everything. Yeah, I'm trying to be best friends with your friend. Just trying to make friends. What's the harm in trying to be friends with your friend, Betty? What? Anyway. So they started bullying me the whole summer, and I didn't go to the principal about this because I was like, oh, it's gonna blow over. And it didn't. Sophomore year. They kept texting me, cyberbullying me. They even added me on Facebook and sent me messages. I was really getting cyberbullied, and it got worse because I got this app called Giphy where you could make GIFs and stuff, and she was sending me mean things saying you're ugly and stuff like that, and I knew it was her just because I knew it was her because I had anonymous turned off, so I knew who was sending it to me. So one day I was sitting alone at lunch, and this underclassman, I'm a sophomore, she's a freshman. She came to me and asked about if I would like to sit with her and her friends. I said no, I'm okay, and I showed her the messages, because she knew like something was wrong because of how I said no, I'm okay. She knew something was wrong, so I showed her the messages. She went to her dean of conduct. Every class had a teacher that was a dean of conduct. So she went to her dean of conduct, told her what was going on, and then her dean of conduct told the sophomore dean of conduct what was happening, and I had a class with the dean of conduct. So we both had the class with her. So one day she told us to stop. Like, yeah. Stay after class. Sorry. Can't talk today. She asked us to stay after class, and I showed her everything, and then I told her, well, I have a video evidence of her bullying me, and because my mom told me to save the video, so I saved the video. And she said, where's the video? I said, on my cell phone in my locker. She said, okay, meet me in the principal's office. Go get your phone from your locker and come to the principal's office, and we're going to get this all sorted out. So it was me, the principal, the dean of conduct, and the girl that helped me. So she talked to the mom of the girls, and after that, I wasn't bullied anymore. I was free of bullies, and I had a great rest of that year and the rest of my junior and senior year. And I wasn't bullied anymore. That's great. I was so happy because, no one likes to be bullied. No one deserves to be bullied. I mean, if you're jealous, you're jealous, but you don't have to bully them to make them feel bad about themselves. Like, bullying is not a good thing, guys. Like, bullying is not a good thing. I was never bullied. I was always the one being bullied. But if you just don't listen to them and don't let it get to you, it might stop. And always go to the principal. Always have like a friend that can back you up with your story. Like, I think it really helps. But that's my experience. But that is my story time for you guys for this Thursday. I really hope you like this. Please give this a thumbs up. And if there's any story times that you guys want me to tell you, you can DM me on my Instagram, which is at NatNat's Corner. You can DM me your story there. You can ask me to tell any stories. And yeah. But that is all I have for you for Storytime Thursday. Just please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.